Hi, welcome back. In this tutorial I'm going to show you something that I actually do every time I sit down at my double strung. And it's something that some of you have learned on single strung, and now you can apply it with about 20 permutations because of the double rows of strings. So here goes. Here are some of the things you can do on the double strung with the roving thumb technique that I'll teach you. You can do kind of wacky things like this. Or you can do wacky things like this. Okay. So for a novice version of the roving thumb, just keep your second finger coming back to the G and your thumb going to wherever it wants to go, and this is always on the G, so it's so, and then you can unison, and you can then echo. And then you can offset by a third. Just, you can use it for improv. So to do this technique, and I'll show it with my right hand so you can see it the best, you need to first be able to do a good 1-5-8. So you can use the earlier tutorials to get your 1-5-8. Really good. And with this, you're going to go like this, and then the top two are going to rock back and forth like this, except the thumb is going to rove up and down. So here's how we'll learn it. Okay, you'll put your hand on a C1-5-8 and come up, and now just go back and forth on the C and G, C and G, and C and G, just to get used to that motion. So now that you know how to get your thumb to do the roving action, now let's do it with the 1-5-8, but go really slowly. So you're going to go now mess around with those parts of the tutorial until you can do it with both hands. And of course, you don't have to do it on a C, you're going to do it on different chords. But one thing I want to tell you is you don't have to do the type of roving thumb that I did. Maybe I did. You don't have to do that. You might do something different. So you might go. You can make up your own. Now I'm going to do this on a D. And then I'm going to go to an A. I'll get into my minors. And then a G, F, a D. I'm just improvising here. This next one, I rove C, B, C, D, C, B, C. And it sounds like. So now I'm going to play this little pattern that I have of I'm going up, up, down, 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 up. That's my first part. And then the second part is down, up, up, down, down, up. But you can do a different one. But here's the really cool thing, is that you can, only with double strung can you do this, you can do it at first simultaneous. Of course you can do unison, but you can also do mirrored, so it's C and C. Then you could also drop your left hand down to an A, stay on the C, you're anchored on the C, but now you're starting with the left hand, and this is what in double strung I call offset by a third. Whoops. Then I'm going to drop down to an F in the left hand, still on a C in my right hand. I think I'll drop down to a C here. I'll keep the C here. So I did the C in my right hand the whole time. So you can play around with offset by a third, offset by a fifth, and move your left hand to different things. Play around with doing some of your roving thumbs very softly. Some of them more aggressively. And then more softly again.